Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to another evening stream. Thank you for joining us. We do apologize for the delay. That was my fault, my laptop's fault. I don't even know, but it would not let me into this stream. It would have been Iago on his own talking to you for 30 minutes.
And that would be terrible because that would be me in English for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes. That would be awful for you. So
No, I mean, I think the chat would have preferred it. I was going to suggest it, and then I was like, no, Iago's going to tell me no.
no, 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 no. We need you here.
How are you all doing tonight? Let us know in the chat how you're enjoying rehearsals. What are you enjoying so far? What do you want to talk about tonight? Um, I think we should just get cracking. Let's just chat. Iago, how are you? Are you enjoying rehearsal season?
I'm enjoying rehearsal seasons. Still kind of confused about this year because, to be honest, it has been really weird for me because it's like Eurovision is starting. Well, it's already started, but it's starting on the, let's say, next Tuesday, and we haven't watched that much as previous year. So
Yeah.
well, it's kind of, I guess maybe it's good for the contest, but you just don't create as much hype.
Yes.
I'm still, let's say, angry with that black song. I don't know.
The
It's
Rainbow of
weird.
Death.
Yeah. That's the official name.
I hate it. I'm going to go to Turin and fight with it.
Please do it for me.
No, it's funny because yeah, this year is weird. I agree with you. Maybe I guess like we had pre-pandemic Eurovisions, which were probably normal, but we've forgotten
Hmm.
them. And then we had like two really intense years. Um, and like last year, we were all very like we knew everything that was going on from start to finish, and now we haven't had access to first rehearsals. The press guys who are all normally there aren't all there in the press center. I feel like I haven't been talking to the hubbers as much. I don't know when the last time I talked to you was. Like we're all
Yeah,
just busy after the pandemic. We're all back to work. We're all,
definitely.
um so it's crazy. I haven't been in really that many hub videos even. So like there's probably people watching this channel like I don't know who this woman is.
Yeah, same for me.
Well, hi everyone, welcome.
Yay.
Well, let's get cracking with today's second rehearsals. And guys, you'll have to bear with my weird setup because I had to resort to my phone after my laptop malfunctioned. Um so rehearsing today in their second rehearsals, second semi-final, we had Australia, Cyprus, Ireland, North Macedonia, Estonia, Romania, Poland, Montenegro, Belgium, Sweden, and the Czech Republic. Iago, any standouts from what you've seen?
I want us to start with a song that I personally like, which is Hope from Estonia. And when I saw that, it was like, poor you, poor Stefan. Like, what did they do to your staging? Like, I mean, I hope he's still qualifying, but for me, that was like my highlight, but
Yeah.
in a bad way. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, I like that you brought a bad highlight.
yes, that's me.
Mixing it up.
Yeah, that's the bad
Iago's like,
highlight.
I could talk about my favorite, but I'm here to discuss that terrible
Yeah,
stage.
yeah, yeah.
The
But well,
Eurodrama, as you would
the,
call it.
I'm sorry, I'm here for that. But well, let's talk about other highlights for me. I would say Australia was really impressive. I think they're gonna qualify in a good position. Like I really like it. I still like, for example, Sweden. I know they had like some technical issues, but it's Sweden. It's gonna be fixed for the semifinal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I would bring like more negative things than positive, but
I
maybe it's
agree with
just
you.
because it's me. Like, but not
No, no,
because
it's
it's
that kind of year, isn't it?
yeah. Not like negative like for the artists or for the stagings or whatever. But
Yeah.
I know. I if you go to the YouTube to the Eurovision channel, it's like I'm gonna watch this recap of rehearsals, and it's like, thank God you put the name on the clip, because the thumbnail it's the same for everyone. So I'm
Yeah.
kinda angry with that. Anyway, I think it's going to be positive, as I say, for maybe Sweden, Australia, Cyprus, for countries that are kind of um how was the name? Black Rainbow, like making that black rainbow disappear. But yeah, these are my highlights.
I like it. Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you have to say. Just starting on Estonia, that's fresh in my mind because you mentioned Estonia first. Um, they must be so mad about that stage. His his like lovely sunset or sunrise is ruined. It looks so stupid. There's a couple of close up shots where it looks fine, and then they zoom out again, and it's like, you
Yeah.
fucked it. Like, like what? What? Who designed this stupid ass stage? I'm sorry. No, you know what? Let's not blame the designers necessarily. I think as a team effort, it has just failed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it should have been tested and operated way more. Maybe it's just an unfortunate thing that it broke this week. But hey, I do think though with Estonia, like his energy's so good. He uses a lot of the stage and he jumps around. That'll be really good with an audience. There's a shot at one point of the seats, and you know that like fans will be going crazy with their flags and
Mhm.
stuff. So that will come together. That will come together live. Let me see what else. Iago, I'm trying to know what you think about Romania. Hola, mi bebe.
I mean, if you know me, I have like mixed feelings, because it's like party, it's like Spanish,
Yeah.
but it's still dated for me. So
Mm.
it's like, do I want them to qualify? Yes. Do I still think this is dated and it's bringing like nothing new to Eurovision? Yes. But if you ask me, do you want to qualify? Do you think Romania has to qualify? Yes, why not? I mean, I'm totally in for the game. I think live people will go crazy. And
Mm.
also I really like let's say the, I don't know how to say it, but like the inclusive dance routine, like dancing with male, dancing with female, like yeah, like he's he's great, he's amazing. The song maybe is not that great and amazing, but I don't know. I guess people like it, but I don't think people will vote for that, or the
Mm.
juries.
I agree with you. It's not very groundbreaking. It's like I could see it sneaking into the final, but then it's just gonna be like 24th or something.
Yeah.
Like it's not competitive. No one in the final is gonna be like, this is the Eurovision winner.
No,
Like it's a
no,
bit of a
no.
party, it's fine.
1 point for new artists next years. Also, please don't put the lyrics on the. I don't like that.
Yeah, it comes across as a little bit cheap. It's very hard to make it work, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's hola mi bebé, llámame, llámame.
I mean, Hola mi bebe is something people probably should get without lyrics, you know?
Yeah, but you don't need the lyrics. Like,
Yeah.
you can understand that it's
Yeah,
hola mi bebé.
even if
Like,
you're not a Spanish speaker, you understand Hola mi
yeah.
bebe. I don't know. I will say it's so catchy. Like I was on a night out with Eurovision fans in Dublin a couple of weeks ago, and like the whole night we'd like greet each other, "Hola mi bebe," like it was just stuck in our
Yeah.
heads. It was good. Um, Iago, you're usually a bit of a Cypriot fan. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie, I felt a bit over or under. Sorry, no, I'd actually just say I felt whelmed by
Mhm.
Cyprus. I don't even know if I felt underwhelmed. It was just a bit of a lack of energy, and I don't know, was the vocal mix weird? But the vocals did sound. I don't think they sounded off, but it just the mixing in with the music. I was like, is her mic working properly, or like, I don't know. There was just something off about it. Now, what I think will help Cyprus in this instance is maybe that stage, the shell,
Mhm.
is
Definitely.
going to stand out. But you're usually a Cypriot fan, so what do you think?
I am a Cypriot stan, but from what I've seen, I think the Cypriot delegation is kind of angry as well. So I guess things
Mm.
didn't go well. But This year, I'm not a big fan of Cyprus. I mean, I like Cyprus, but not as much as previous years.
Yeah.
I'm still here for that Greek Cypriot mid-tempo sound, even if it's not like pam 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 pam.
Yeah.
But I think definitely, yeah, as you say, that big prop, that shell, it's gonna work for them. Like I see Cyprus qualifying 100% sure. But
Yeah.
as you said, there was kind of a lack of energy. You
Mm.
know, that kind of
Yeah.
come on girl, give us nothing energy. That kind of energy. I mean, like she's looking
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, they still are doing this kind of we can say like TikTok choreo, like simple things, cool things, but mm, like you need more.
Yeah, even the camera angles, because
They were weird.
I feel like, and it's like, you could be the only one, boom, boom,
Yeah,
like that beat. It should be like camera, or like it should, I don't know.
yeah. For
It just
me,
looked weird.
I mean, talking about Cyprus, like they're doing like super well, and even if they don't do like super well, like the performance is always like very good.
Mm,
This feels like incomplete, as you said. The camera angles were
yeah.
weird. The cuts were like nonsense. I don't know. I hope they
There's
fix it.
potential, right? Like
Yeah,
it could be improved.
exactly. I think.
Yeah. I agree with you though. I think it's probably qualifying regardless. I think I see it going through. Um, I think a very heavy hitter and my personal winner this year, which I haven't made a secret of, and is probably most likely the semi-final winner, is Sweden with Cornelia.
Mhm.
Now, poor Cornelia was just plagued with technical problems, which is just not very Swedish, let's be honest. I'm sure the Swedish delegation were not best impressed, considering they basically did the exact same performance in Stockholm like 100 times
Exactly.
in February and March. They're probably like, why can we not do this in Turin? Yeah, Rye just obviously don't like shapes. Like semicircle has been a disaster. Cornelia
Mhm.
brings her circle. They don't seem to be able to cope. But all of that stupid technical stuff aside, it's the stuff of magic, this performance for me. I think it's so amazing. It's so flawless. It has this raw quality to it. It's really genuine. And at the same time, it still has the Swedish watermark of the polish, but it's not too polished, which is what Sweden has been criticized for in recent years. So
Yeah.
it's just that lovely balance for me. And Sweden, please take the Irish record of 7 wins. I don't want it. I'll give it to you. We don't deserve it. Take it, please. I really hope they win. There's no doubt they're qualifying though.
No, no, no. I think they are still like winning the semi.
Mm.
Me with Sweden this year at the beginning, I remember telling people in Eurovision Hub, telling me how like this is the winner of Melfest. Like I wasn't very sure, but then like I started like listening to it. I started liking it, and as you said, I think Cornelia, her song, is different from previous entries from Sweden because it's not that, let's say, empty. Like it's
Mm.
well constructed. It works on a stage. It has its own staging, but it's an emotional song. It connects with the
Mm.
audience, and I think that's is gonna be a strong point for Cornelia, like live performance. Anyway, I think the song could have like the performance could have like technical issues live on Tuesday, and
Mm.
it's gonna still win the semi.
Mm. Yeah. I'm just checking in with the chat, and there's a lot of Cornelia love. Micah calls her the love of her life. And Yannick says, Cornelia, my beloved, she seemed pissed in the clip. She did, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
You
But
could even hear in her vocals that she wasn't fully pushing it, which I can also understand for a rehearsal.
I mean, I can imagine her like on the stage, as you said, like I fucking repeat this song, this performance 1,000 times, and now I'm
You can't
coming
do it right
here.
this one time.
Yes, like Italy, what are you doing? Like bring my performance back. So yeah, I think she was kind of pissed off, but nah.
I mean, fair. I came onto the hub stream earlier and I was like, going crazy. I was like, I will go to Turin and I will film it myself. As if I could bring my little shitty iPhone over to Turin and film myself. But you know, if I were a camera person.
Yeah, you will do better.
Thank you. Yeah, with iMovie in the app on my on my phone, I like email the Eurovision Hub editors would actually probably do a good job of it.
I'm 100% sure. Like, I'm not gonna say like Mediterranean quality because I want the contest next year in Spain, but Mediterranean quality, like we have earned this. Like,
is it the case that they're so chilled that like it will all be perfect on the night, but now they're like, guys, it's fine, it's coming together. Like it's that kind of.
why, if maybe Italy is just doing this for the hype, for the promo, and then on Tuesday everything works, like Cornelia's circle start going around, the sun start going around, everything goes around on Tuesday.
Oh, that would be so funny.
That's called marketing. Yeah.
I don't think a broadcaster has ever had this much attention.
Yes,
like the Eurovision account had to basically put out a statement today and be like, guys, stop sending like hate messages to the broadcaster and the employees, which is wrong. You should not send hate messages to the employees directly. But like I have been guilty myself of giving out to Rye on Twitter. not an individual from Rye, but Rye itself.
I'm behaving super well this year. Super well.
Yeah. There's chat going on in the chat here about Poland. So Marspan asked, what do you guys think about Poland? And somebody says Poland is one of my favorites, but the camera angles was shaking and I don't like it. I felt a bit car sick, I'm not going to lie. I didn't know what was going on with those shaky things. Yeah, what do you think of Poland?
I have to say that Poland is a qualifier for me.
Okay.
I like the song. I think the best part of the song is his voice.
Yeah.
But that thing, that clip, that performance, I hope they remove a little bit of those. I don't even know how to call that because the effects were kind of
special effects. Yeah, it's very off-putting, I thought.
Yeah, I mean it is supposed to be like kind of a very intense song, and sometimes you need to keep it like more quiet, more pure, and it feels like they wanted to put like everything in it, and I don't know if it's the song for that.
Yes.
I mean, his voice is still his voice. They are qualifying. I think they are achieving one of their best results in the recent years. But I think they got wrong with the staging.
Yes. Holly Walker in the chat has said the effects in Poland was too much for me. I think we both definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I think the song actually grown on me. I agree with you, Iago, that he is the best part of the whole package. I find that the song's middling. It's like okay, it's like in the middle of my ranking. I really like him. I think just based off what I saw of the staging, it nearly comes across as a little bit desperate, like the amount that they're throwing at it. Whereas sometimes less is more. Like the main entry, I don't like to compare entries all the time, but one I do think of watching that is Arcade. Like just with the falsetto and the high notes, it has a similar, and like Duncan's was just so nice with the piano and the light. And not that I wanted Poland to do the exact same thing as that, but something that's suited to Ochman. I think they should have made better use of the water feature on the stage.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it feels like they see the opportunity to do well. Like people enjoy the song. He's a super great artist, so let's gonna put everything into it. And as you said, sometimes less is more, and I think that was the song for less is more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he's still gonna receive a lot of jury votes.
Yes.
But I don't think this is, and with those effects, that is gonna be a televote song.
Yes, I agree. And there's a couple of like sad boy songs in this semi. Like you've got Australia in there, you've got Switzerland earlier on in the first half. I would say this is the strongest package still of the three for me anyway, and it's the one I think is going to do the best and is most likely to qualify. Hannah kind of sums up what we've been saying in the chat. She says, I would have loved to have seen Poland staged more simple, something like John's Tears last year, nice, clean and simple. I would definitely
I think
agree.
clean, it's the word. Yeah.
Clean, yeah, 100%. Camera angles, focus on that kind of stuff. Ireland. There's been some chat about Ireland in the chat. Do you think that Ireland can qualify after seeing the second rehearsal? And somebody has said, Bubba Peach has said, Ireland should qualify. Brooke has put in the work and deserves to be in the final. I wish I could vote for her. Do you guys believe in her chances to reach the final? Iago.
I do, Luis. I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have blamed you for saying no. I kind of think we're coming 11th.
Yeah. 11th?
Yeah.
Why?
I see her having an Albina.
Oh.
I just see it. I see like something annoying coming in 10th and it being like really jammy, and because I feel like she'll do okay. Like she'll get some jury points because she'll fall into a lot of jurors' top 10s, and then she's going to get 12 off the UK and like televote, and she'll get a couple of more televote points, I'm sure, but I just don't know if it'll be enough.
Yeah, I think you can be also 11th. I mean, if it was for me, I think she was the grower of this semi-final for me. Like I was expecting less, and I'm sorry about Ireland because I want them to qualify like a lot of years, and then it's like then people don't vote for you. But it's just that sometimes. But this year, I think she deserves it. Like for me, it was my grower of today. At the beginning, I wasn't very into that, let's say, childish teenage
it was like
girl
slumber
on the
party
stage.
sort of thing.
Yeah. But then it's like the final part, like she's getting confident. So I think you're gonna be, I don't know if you're gonna be 11th, last or 5th, but probably you're gonna be there, like in the. You're gonna suffer this year again, basically.
Why am I from this country? No, I'm only joking. Yeah, I see it falling between 8th and 13th. That's definitely, and that's really annoying because at least if we were like terrible, I could be like, oh, last, or like if we were amazing, you could say, oh, definite qualifier. Whereas I think it's in that like danger zone. It's in the middle zone. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yannick is saying
top girlies this year. It's true.
I think that's a good point for Ireland.
But then the ones that are there are very strong. Like you've got Chanel, you've got Ronela, you know. There's a lot of comments about Ireland in the chat actually.
Be
People
positive,
saying it's the
Luis.
biggest grower. Stephen's telling me to be positive. I feel like it's in the Irish psyche maybe to be cautiously optimistic and not get ahead of ourselves.
I think in general people want Ireland to qualify.
Yeah, I hope so. It would be amazing. Brooke would really deserve it. She's so likable, and she's very clever. She's very smart. Like even in her interviews, like she said, like, oh, I know I'm not going to win Eurovision. I want to get Ireland to qualify and get us back on the right track. And I like that. I like her honesty, and I like her way of thinking. And she's a real show woman. And we've got Pyro. I think
you got Pyro, yeah.
I don't think there's been Pyro in my lifetime.
It could be as a Spanish, you know. I feel you like.
It's amazing. Where is that money coming from? I want to know. Where has it been all this time?
That's probably you're not gonna see that Pyro until next week. Like that performance, they need to save it.
Yeah, understandable.
Understandable.
If it were me paying for it, I would be like, oh, hold on. Do you do a 2 for 1? Well, we're wishing luck to Brooke. I hope she does well. And hi Max in the chat. Brooke deserves to qualify. That's our friend from Melfest. Good to see you. Belgium.
I think it's another topic to talk about because I've seen a lot of people talking on Twitter about it. I'm just gonna say that I don't like the song, but can they qualify? What do you think?
Nah, sorry.
I think no as well.
No. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want it to. I just kind of like when the comment came up there, I was like, geez, Belgium, I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
isn't a good sign, you know. Indifference isn't good. Like, it's not good to be like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's better to be like, oh, I love it or I hate it, because at least then people are talking about you.
Yeah. I mean, you need to have something for people to vote for you. Like if you don't awake that feeling on a person, like you're gonna just be there in the last places. And
Yeah.
I think that is gonna happen with Belgium this year.
For sure. Yeah. I see it happening. Do you know, Iago, I was looking at the list of countries and like I think looking at this group that we're rehearsing today, it's probably easier to discuss who we think is going to non-qualify rather than who we think is going to qualify, because it is quite a tough semi-final to get out of, maybe compared to semi-1 anyway. Is there anybody you see that you're like, they're out?
They're out. Is Ireland, you say? No. I'm kidding. Not
this.
I would say
North Macedonia.
North Macedonia is not qualifying. I think North Macedonia could like end in the last place.
Yeah,
probably.
And I feel sorry about that because it doesn't really deserve a last place.
Yeah. But I think it's gonna be the last place.
Yeah. Montenegro. The dress and the staging's really nice.
It is? It is?
But
I don't know. I don't know what people think about the dress. I don't like it. It's awful. It's weird. I'm gonna go.
Is interesting, yeah.
I'm gonna go again with sometimes less is more with some kind of songs, and I don't know if that song, like it feels super intimate. It fits with it just fits the song with the outfit. I mean, I know it's weird to say this, but just the outfit doesn't fit the song.
Do you know what it feels a bit like? It feels a bit like last year when Vasil had the kind of boring song, but like this really cool daughter-like staging. It's like they combined a random dress with the song. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not enough to propel her out of the final. Her vocals have improved at least.
Yeah, definitely.
It won't be an embarrassment by any means.
No. Yeah, the voice was okay, but I think it's gonna be a non-qualifier. I mean, I don't know. The magic about Eurovision as well is having these surprises.
This is true. Like,
I mean, we're not gonna guess everything.
Tamara went and won the jury vote in 2019, and I was like, she's not qualifying, so you just don't know. Leia says, guys, don't test your limits, please. We got a good meme out of that song. Do you know the only rehearsal today we haven't actually mentioned is the closer, Czech Republic?
Yeah.
Lights off. The lights were very much on in their rehearsal.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Is that your... I feel like Republic would be your vibe.
I thought that too. And I like the song, but it was kind of getting there with this season going on. I like it. It would be like my 10th place of the semifinal.
Okay.
Like the staging was okay. Middling. I think, it was, the staging was on point. I still think they're going to qualify, and I like the song, and it's, as you say, kind of my vibe, this EDM moment. But it kind of happens something with me, something similar as with Cyprus. Like, I think she needed to be here.
Yeah.
And she's more kind of and I need
She's
the
worried about her vocal, you see.
yeah, I thought the same because vocally she was great, the staging was great, but
Yeah.
I think well maybe she can like kind of change that for the for jury vote and then televoting next
Yeah.
day, like boom 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 and then just boom 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 and singing better. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I think I mean lighting was so good,
Mm,
and I think she needs to go wild.
yeah. It kind of reminded me of Soft Engine, which is like one of my favorite ever entries. Like not
I
quite
agree.
there, but it was along that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I'm going to the jury final in Turin, so I would really like Czech Republic to qualify because I would really like to experience it live. I think it would be a real crowd pleaser in an arena.
And I still think it's a good like closing of the show. Like
Yeah.
that is the close performance.
Yeah, it was a good choice, definitely. 100%. Guys, let us know in the chat what your standout rehearsals were today. Really quick, Iago, do you have one or two that you think were your favorites?
I'm gonna go with favorite. I mean, I wanna go with Sweden and Cornelia, but I mean today it meant nothing for me because that was weird. But
Yeah.
still, I mean, it's like it is there. Like
And
we
we're not
know it
learning
is
anything
there.
new, I guess, from MELODIFESTIVALEN.
Exactly. But like leaving Sweden aside, I would say Australia
Okay.
and I don't know, even no, I would say just Australia and Sweden.
Okay. I am going to be biased and say Sweden and Ireland. And I kind of knew they were the ones I was looking forward to the most anyway. So well done to those. I see Poland in the chat, Cyprus, Poland again. Okay, cool. Iago, before we go, because we're going to wrap up in a second, I've barely talked to you about Chanel.
Yes.
How are you feeling about, like, you're in contention to win the whole bloody thing? Can you believe it?
No, no. I think this is.
Can I
I
stay
think.
in your house if you win?
Uh, 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 I
Don't
mean,
hesitate.
no. I mean, I think what is going on with Spanish people is like we are happy, like, oh, we can achieve a top five, but we can't even think about winning Eurovision. So I'm like a skeptic, just waiting. No expectation, but big expectations. I feel nervous for the first time about my country, not about my favorite. So tomorrow, probably, I'm gonna need like I
We're
don't
going to
know
be
what
watching
I'm.
it together. Oh,
I don't know what I'm gonna need, but I'm super nervous.
yeah.
People in Spain are also nervous. Like I have uh, friends that never were interested in Eurovision, and now they are. And I think that's the magic of Eurovision when your country also has chances to do well, and people is like, oh, let's watch Eurovision. So Eurovision gets more fun. So I'm happy about that,
Yeah.
and I feel
You're like the
confident as
original
well.
fan. You're like, yeah, I liked it before it was cool.
To be honest, I think in Spain we have a very good year. I still think
Yeah.
Chanel, Rigoberta, or Tanchugueiras were gonna be there.
Yeah.
So I mean, this year I'm super happy. So, but let's wait until
And look at the
tomorrow.
national final. I think you had the best national final. And I'm not being
Do
biased. I
you?
know I'm a Spanish stan, but like
You
seriously.
are.
And a lot of people say it. Like I still listen to like a couple of the songs from that national final, which is more than I could say for other ones. It was so good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy. Like I when we start this life, I was like Mediterranean quality. Like what can we expect? But well, sometimes Mediterranean quality works as well.
Uh-huh.
So let's wait until tomorrow, please. Let's gonna say
Okay. We'll save the anticipation.
mhm.
Can I just say Iago, you're gonna laugh at this. Daniel in the chat says Iago gives me Mickey vibes from 2019. Daniel, you know who you're talking to, don't you? Iago, I think I used to joke you were my Spanish husband, so that's quite fitting.
Yeah, totally.
It works. Is it second rehearsal of Book 5 tomorrow? Yes, it is. Iago and I will be here with Sandra and Mihal, I believe.
I think, yeah.
Early in the morning. Benidorm was amazing. I can concur. Well, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. We are at the 30-minute mark. We will see you in the morning for the last remaining second rehearsals, and then we're into Eurovision week.
See you tomorrow, guys. It's gonna be like...
It's gonna be something.
It's gonna be something. Yeah. Fire.
Yeah, Chanel.
See
you in the morning, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Hasta
Bye.
luego.